Son of Dale here at Pensacon 2020, and I gratefully welcome you to this episode of Thor Talks to Julio Diaz. Julio, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you, Thor?
I'm well. I'm exhausted, and I'm ready for more. So we'll just hop right in. What is it that you do here for Pensacon?
I am the Director of Marketing and Guest Services for Pensacon, so that means I do whatever I'm told to do.
Same. I understand that. So how long does it take to plan an event of this size?
More than a year. We will be actually making an announcement today for dates for Pensacon 2021 and the first few guests for Pensacon 2021. Ooh. So we are already working on next year.
Wonderful. That is such a wonderful thing. I've met a few people, and they're always saying, yeah, it takes about, 14 months to plan an event.
That's about right. Maybe a little more.
So if you're wanting to plan an event, plan for 14 months ahead, not like 3 weeks. Come on, guys. So what sort of research goes into ensuring a new and a fresh experience every year?
It's really just listening to our guests, finding out what they're enjoying, taking a look at what's becoming popular in the world, and some of it's just gut instinct. We have a core group of people that run the show. We work together, of course. Our founder and CEO, Mike Ensley, makes any final decisions. But we're constantly talking about, hey, what about this person? Hey, next year is going to be the 20th anniversary of that. Maybe it'd be a good idea for a reunion from that show or that film, etc. And it's also talking to agents and seeing who's available. And it's not just people. The big misconception, we get a lot of messages, have you thought about inviting so-and-so to your con? Well, yes, we probably have. And it's also not as simple as just inviting them and hoping they show up. There's a little more to it than that.
Yes, actors and folks are very busy. It's why scheduling is the nightmare of being alive, honestly. So how long have you been involved with Pensacon or just putting on events of this size?
Well, I've only just joined Pensacon staff for this year, but I've been around the convention from the start. I used to be a journalist. I used to cover the convention, and I've also been friends with Mike and some of the other folks that run it for years and years before Pensacon even existed. I've been involved as a volunteer moderator doing panels for years, and this year the opportunity came for me to join the staff, and I was happy to do so.
Wonderful. So what is your favorite part of the con life?
It's kind of what we're looking at right now. It's everybody just getting together and enjoying each other's company and enjoying the experience. It's seeing everybody happy and excited, and it's great. It is the community. It's exactly what it is.
Yes. Have you had a chance to walk the floor yet and see the cosplays?
A little bit, and I saw a little bit of the cosplay contest last night. We got Doctor Strange walking past right now, so I guess he's going to portal you out of here in a minute.
Yeah, no, we're not friends anymore. I might have ruined some stuff on my other Earth, so my bad, Dad. So if you had a dream guest for Pensacon, who would it be and why?
Well, I think we have one this year in Weird Al Yankovic. We just got done with his panel, and it was fantastic. He's been a blast, just a wonderful human being. For us, it's more about we have to look at what we have the facilities for and the capacity for. There are people that we could get, maybe maybe even someone like your soul brother Chris Hemsworth. Maybe we might be able to get if we had proper facilities. And that's the challenge here. We are a little bit constricted by the size of facilities. We have a great relationship with the Bay Center, and we love working with them. But realistically, getting people in and out, you need more of a proper convention facility. So people always ask us, why don't you get David Tennant? Why don't you get, why don't you get Robert Downey Jr.? Well, getting those people in and of itself is not just a matter of a simple invite, but B, we have to consider what we can do with the capacity of the crowd.
You would need actual portals to just drop them in and out.
That would help. If you could call Doc Strange back, we could maybe make that happen.
If Loki were here, he'd be able to work out a deal for sure. I'm not a silver tongue; it's more like a lead tongue. So, what kind of community and charity work is the convention involved with?
Well, we do work with a number of charities. Of course, we've got the One Blood drive going out in front of the Pensacola Bay Center. We also have Mana Food Pantries here selling lanyards that we do every year with them, co-branded lanyards that they then sell and keep all of the money from. Mana is our primary charity of choice. We work with them very regularly. They also, if you bought your tickets online, you may have noticed that you had an opportunity to donate to Mana when you bought your tickets. And we work with a number of other local groups as well. We've worked with the Pensacola Little Theater and the Pensacola Children's Chorus. We are part of the Pensacola community, and we love Pensacola, and We want to support Pensacola.
All right. So, final thing here is where can people find you to gain any information or insight about Pensacola putting on an event if they want to start putting on a small event? Any social media tags that they could contact you with?
I'm completely in hiding, and I don't like to talk to. No, I'm just kidding. Well, of course, Pensacon's website is pensacon.com. We also have Pensacon on Facebook. Pensacola Pensacon is the Instagram, if I'm remembering it correctly. I may have that backwards, and I apologize if I do, which is very bad for marketing.
It's right.
Oh, wonderful.
Fix it in post.
Perfect. I am also on Facebook. Anybody can message me. My name is Julio Diaz. There's not a ton of us. Well, there are, but there's not a ton of us in Pensacola. Yeah. So I'm always happy to answer any questions. I have a radio show on Saturday mornings on News Radio 92.3. You can certainly reach me through that. Probably find me walking down the streets of downtown Pensacola at any random occasion. I'm not hard to find.
Yes, he's a very jovial, bubbly fellow. As you can tell, he's very happy to be alive and be here. And I want to thank you, Julio, for talking with me, and I wish you great success and love on your journey. And I want to thank you for tuning in to this episode of Thor Talks 2, Julio Diaz. Please don't forget to like and subscribe/follow. I will see you on our next adventure, and I love you. Wow, another great interview completed, and I wanted to add a post-credits plug of gratitude. Thank you again to my guest for speaking with me today. I wish you much success on your journey. And thank you to the Gulf Coast Titans for giving me the opportunity to go to Pensacon and put smiles on everyone's faces. The Gulf Coast Titans are a volunteer cosplay group out of Panama City, Florida, with the sole purpose of spreading love of characters and happiness to all ages. Be sure to like and follow them on Facebook and Instagram so that you can book them for your character needs. Lastly, I would like to thank the folks in charge of Pensacon for giving me the opportunity to speak with such beautiful souls as you have seen here today. Do not forget to follow and like their Facebook and Instagram so that you can stay up to date on Pensacon 2021.